Welcome back to Campus Insiders. Let's talk a QB, BMAC, who hopes to hoist that Heisman Trophy in 2017. UCLA's Josh Rosen, who is always willing and ready to share his thoughts, and they are complex and deep. Once again, he's caught people's attention with comments made during a Bleacher Report interview. Check this out, BMAC, a few of the highlights. Human beings don't belong in school with our schedules. No one in their right mind should have a football player's schedule and go to school. Cardale Jones, who was famously quoted on Twitter for saying, "I'm here to play football, not play school," now in the NFL says, "Chill, bro, play school." Kind of poking fun at his former tweet. BMAC, you had to play football and go to school at Florida State. I don't know if the average fan realizes how difficult it is and how time-consuming. What about Josh Rosen's statements for you ring true about how hard it is to be a full-time student and a full-time athlete as well?
Well, it is very, very difficult, but yet and still, when you're on scholarship, you get perks.
Yes, you do.
Right? You get the ability to not have to worry about working. Now, granted, some student athletes, they struggle from the financial standpoint because they don't have the fortune to call home and ask for X amount of dollars to help them get through the week. My freshman year at Florida State, monthly, I only received $118. Now, granted, I stayed on campus, but I still had a phone bill to pay for and also put groceries in my refrigerator. Only $118. And that money increased when I moved off campus, when I had rent to pay along with electricity bills, water bill, and that increased to around $750. But still, that's not a lot when you're taking care of your bills. But Josh has to understand something. I played before Josh. So just imagine, Josh, whatever your off-campus check is currently now, imagine getting $118 or $700. It's going to be hard, but it's fair because when you look at not student athletes, regular students that may get a scholarship or have to pay their way through school and get student loans, once they graduate, guess what? They got a debt over their head. When we're on scholarship, we graduate, we leave school early, we walk away with no debt. I know so many people that I went to school with, and I graduated in 2004. They still paying student loans. Woo. Think about that. So yeah, I understand it could be a bit unfair for you, but think about the regular students that have to take out student loans, not to mention still work, and then when they graduate, they still have a big time debt to pay for.
Well, that wasn't the only comments he made that caught people's eyes, BMAC. He also said there are guys who have no business being in school, but they're here because this is their only path to the NFL. There's no other way. Then there's the other side that says raise the SAT eligibility requirements. Okay, if you do that, raise the SAT requirement at Alabama, see what kind of team they would have. BMAC, your response to those?
I went to school in Florida State, which is a blue blood university when it comes to football, and played with a lot of players that were only there to get to the NFL.
Right.
But guess what? The reality is you will not get there. And you have to understand that while you're on campus and use the system to benefit and better you. Everybody won't get drafted. Everybody won't have an opportunity to make millions of dollars.
Right.
Or even thousands of dollars. But use the education that you're getting on campus to be able to better you and your family if you can't reach the goal of being a professional. So what Josh is saying, yeah, it is real.
Right.
But my thing is this. You focus on what you can control. Because right now, it seems like he is getting caught up in too many things outside of the business, which is playing football.
Do you think that's going to affect him in 2017? Because let's be real, in 2015, he lit the world on fire. In 2016, did not live up to expectation. Injuries played a part. But BMAC, what are we going to see from Rosen when he's on the football field in 2017? Is he going to look like a guy who folks said could be a #1 overall draft pick, or is he going to look like the 2016 Rosen?
I think he's been humbled down a little bit because his ego got a bit big after his freshman campaign. He's a talented player, Tyler, but I don't expect to see him blow you away when you look at his potential because of what is surrounding him.
Okay.
That offensive line is going to be very, very inconsistent. I like his wide receivers. They have to find an answer at the running back position.
Right.
But guess what? If this guy is not comfortable in the pocket, he's going to be running for his life, and he's going to be inconsistent because of the inability to be relaxed when taking passes. So right now, he's maybe at best the third best quarterback in the Pac-12. Maybe.
Loaded quarterback conference.
Right.
When you consider Sam Darnold, Jake Browning, and other QBs there who can sling the